So we might feel the worst we've ever felt. We might feel like we kind of want to wallow in it and really kind of dig into that feeling. But it's doing the opposite of that. Putting on something that uplifts you, even though you might feel completely disconnected from that, can actually be very, very powerful. And also, I'd really encourage people to think about it. It doesn't just have to be, whether it's music or seeing people, doing some physical activity. Now, I'm not saying go to the gym or go to a boot camp, but something as straightforward as if you're completely slumped on the sofa and kind of going down that spiral, could you do like 10 star jumps or something? Because what you're doing there is you're kind of getting the blood flow going, you're activating all these positive hormones, and you will get that physiological related mood boost. So there's different ways we can like hack our emotions that I think once you've got to figure out what works for you. And by the way, I'm not saying like never do a kind of Netflix binge, because we come on, you need it sometimes, right? But I think it's about, like you said, wising up on your early warning signs, as we call it in therapy, of when is it starting to tip over into a negative downward spiral. And I really, like you said, like, bringing in partners, kind of bringing in housemates or whoever's around you, and maybe even like giving them a heads up, like, if you see me do this, or send that text, or that you can kind of bring them in on the plan. We sometimes call it a relapse prevention plan. So especially someone who's kind of doing okay, what we say, well, it's not realistic to expect that you're just going to do okay forever, because shit happens, right? It's how you then respond. And this is then you can build on all the wisdom of all the stuff you've dealt with and survived and come through, that you can be like, okay, I know what I did last time. I have an opportunity here to choose to react differently. So I think you use the word kind of empowering. It's actually, I've got choices in this moment that maybe it felt like before I was powerless.